Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Decoupaging with Michelle. Super excited to have you guys here with me today. Just have a couple small projects that I'm going to work on. I'm going to start out with my Mod Podge. And right now I just have the gloss. Most of the time I use the matte. I just happen to have this left over still, so I'm trying to use that up before I buy my next one, which will be matte. But it doesn't matter. I seal all my products. I'll show you what I seal it with. All my products get sealed with this Clear by Deco Art, and I always use the satin finish. So the Mod Podge that I use doesn't have that big of difference for me. So what I'm going to do 4 smash cans today. And if you've never seen these smash cans, I just get little cans. I upcycle the cans that I use. Like this one, I want to say this was probably a tomato paste can, I believe. And then I just decoupage a napkin on this. And today I'm going to do 4 smash cans, and they're all Easter themed for the spring. And I have this really old school Beatrice Potter napkin. I'm going to show you, it's tore up from the floor up, you guys. But this is kind of the designs, and this is super old. I have a couple of these. And so I just put these on these cans, and you'll see the finished product up here. I put some little plastic eggs in there, little like speckled eggs in there, and I make it look like just a cute little basket. So I sell these at a local store. Last year I made a couple, and they sold out within a day. So I thought I would just make some more this year. I have these 4 cans. So I'm going to start like I normally do, just kind of lay this out where I like it. I'm going to put him a little bit to the side because I have an egg and a butterfly I'm going to add on here. So I'm going to just put this on here. These cans, you can use a little more pressure with your brush on this to make sure that they adhere. But I don't want to use too much Mod Podge because otherwise it will bubble or tear. So that's Mr. Beatrice, or Mr. Potter. I don't know which one it is. Mr. Bunny Rabbit. And I'm going to put an egg down here. And this is already a little sticky because I just put some Mod Podge over it, or underneath of it. So I'll put that little egg there. And I have a little butterfly from the same napkin. Kind of looks like he's trying to catch the butterfly. So it's that simple. I do have a video on the steps to the smash cans. So feel free and go watch that. It's pretty simple. Basically, you can use any kind of can. The only thing you can't use is it can't have the bottom that has like the rounded edge. It has to have that very like defined edge. The round ones I have found, I don't have any tools that can't open them or open that nicely. So, but any can, like that was my tomato paste can. I'm going to do this itty bitty one. I believe this had little mushrooms in it. I have a can that was my soup for lunch one day. So really, you can use any can, you guys. Cut both ends off. Now I have a vise in my garage that I smash them with, so I will put like half the can in the vise, and I tighten it up, and it will smash half of it. So you can see this is a really good example of how that's all smashed in. This one was a little more challenging because it was so small. There wasn't a lot of can left. But I just thought it was, these small ones are just super cute. So I'm going to put Mr. Bunny in here, and I'm going to put him in the center of this one. And I just put the Mod Podge on, so I'm just going to go over it. And so put him in the middle. And I'm going to put, let's see. I'm going to put the egg on this side of him. It's Easter, so every one of them have to have an egg in it, right? That's my thought anyways. And then this other side, I have this little itty bitty ducky from the napkin. So we're gonna put the little ducky on here like he's. So I'm gonna shorten, making that smaller. We're going to act like the little ducky's walking to him. So now this napkin is really, like I said, it's really old. You know, that napkin is probably 20 years old. I went through some holiday stuff last year, and I had found a couple of them, and they are ones that my mom bought ages ago. So I imagine they're pretty old. So either they're off-white or they're just so old that they're discolored. You can kind of see the discoloration. I think it looks really cool. We're going to do some decoration of these once these dry. So there's a second one, you guys. And then here's a bigger can. I debated on what to put on this, but I'm going to stick with what I'm doing with the Beatrice Potter. And this one had a full-size Mr. Bunny Rabbit. So I'm going to put a little bit of decoupage on the can. The smaller ones are a little easier because you can just put it on the can like that. I'm going to center this buddy. And then you just kind of go back and forth with it. Get it in the grooves. Get the lines out. There. And then I have 3 eggs that I'm going to put down for this one. Trying to decide how I want to do this. I think I'm going to put them all around his feet. Maybe. I'm going to put this one. Let me see. I had to think about this for a minute. You can tell I have to kind of process how I want this. Put a little Mod Podge on my brush. There we go. Now I did want to this egg here that has the blue. It was an edge on the edge of the napkin, so it didn't have a bottom. The bottom was cut off. So I wanted to kind of stack them, and I think that looks really cool how I was able to stack that. Can't even tell that that didn't really even have a bottom. And then on this side, I just put a single little eggy over here. We're going to kind of put them a little candy cornered here. Now on this one, what I'll probably do, because I have a lot of space down here, is I will probably, I'll find one of my metal designs or a lace design or something and add some color down here. I'll have to think about that one. But again, the finished project of all these will be at the end of the video. So here's my last one. I don't know what was in here. I'm sure some sort of vegetable that I cooked with. And a little bit of a different bunny. This is a leftover, a back of a napkin that I had used last year. But I thought that this little guy just kind of fit perfectly on there. Look at that. So let me get him straight on here. Now this, because this is a full size one and not a little one where I can just kind of piecemeal it, I have to get it in place, hold it, and then I'll flip this over because I don't want the napkin to move. I want it to kind of keep it steady where it's at. And I'm going to put Mod Podge on the bottom here and lay that down just like I would on the jars, and just go over it with my brush. And again, you don't want to use too much Mod Podge because I don't want it to bubble or tear. And then I'm going to take this, pull this down a little bit, and just kind of do this. And do that. And then I'm just going to actually wrap that around. I got a little excess of the napkin, but instead of cutting it off, I'm just going to wrap that inside. There. And I'm actually going to use my plastic wrap on this bigger one. Because it gets big, I want to make sure that there's not too many wrinkles. A lot of times when I do the smash cans, I like the imperfections. I like them when they have a little bit of wrinkles in them. I don't like that on the glass ones, on the glass jars and vases, but on the cans, I think it gives it character. And a lot of times I will rough these, once these like this, I'll get like my sanding block and I might rough this up and make it a little bit aged. So, so there are these for you guys. So we have these, if you can see that, we have the little Beatrice Potter, the larger one here, and the itty bitty one, which I think is really cute, and then the bunny rabbit. So what I'll do is I'm going to let these dry for the next 24 hours, and then I'll seal them. And again, I seal them with the Deco Art Duraclear. I get mine at Hobby Lobby, so you can also order these from Amazon as well. And then once that dries, I will actually drill 2 holes in these, one on each side. And I have some twine covered wire that I make them little, so you could hang them up on like a door or a wall or something. And then I'll fill these. I might put some little flowers, and I'm definitely have those little plastic eggs that I was telling you about. This one, the eggs I'll probably doing those. And I'm thinking maybe like the flowers and some eggs in here. Maybe even a little carrot because he's a bunny rabbit. So I'll play around with it. So the finished product should be showing up as soon as I get done talking. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, and I would appreciate it if you would go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That helps me out a lot. And again, if you have any projects, I love when people share what they're doing or just give any feedback. Thank you so much and have a great evening.